before, let me just say something real quick. See, funny B. Now, are you speaking actual numbers that you know are based on your experience and what you see with your eyes? You believe that this is the actual number, 60% of men not here in the households. See?
Okay.
Two, why? Because oftentimes, sometimes, yeah, I'm not blaming men or
Thank you.
women, but sometimes women do have a role to play. Sometimes they chase these men away. And some of them men are just playing all workless, so they run left them picnic too. You understand? So we have split justice and balance. But the why is very important. Why aren't the men there? You understand? If you want to fix a problem, you have to go to the truth and the base of the problem. Not what you feel like, but the actual truth and the base of the problem.
For instance, then, one of the crises that South Africa faces, which America was one of the places we go through that, systematically again, which is drugs. You understand? And we know the effect of drugs. We saw what it has done to America in the 70s, 80s. You understand? And South Africa right now, that is one of the biggest crises. The drugs, So there's a lot of things there that is bringing down the nation, not only, just a man.
Yeah, because some of these things, as Vibrant I said, they are constructed, you understand, specifically to break the home, especially to break the black family and the black home. But since we have Mama Africa here on the line, how you doing? I want to have a talk on this because she might have a little more than me. She know more than the African residents than me.
Black Africa is a big place, a different country, a different style,
different country, a different style, but she still can talk more than me. On certain things.
In the African home, I would say that most men are they take care of their kids.
So you see, so our experience is that most men take care of our kids.
Yeah, that is what I've heard most of the time.
That's what I heard too. That's why I wanted you to say something on it because, different people will have different experiences.
Yeah, most African, majority, like almost 99% of it, the men they take great care of their kids. They work hard. They make sure the kids go to private school. The wife is well taken care of. The home runs good. They don't play when it comes to the home.
And she's from Nigeria saying that. So I understand that she's not from South Africa, but she's from Nigeria. And she's saying that most of the African men that she knows does take care of their family and their home.
99% of them. They don't play.
Yeah, so,
right. Yeah. So what I'm going over South Africa then, Miss Fanny?
I don't know. That's South Africa. I don't have no clue.
I've been to Gambia, I've been to Senegal, and I see a lot of funny enough, I see a lot of shacks. I go to a lot of places and I see a lot of shacks. But funny enough, 90% of those shacks have a man in there, if not half.
Yeah, because as we said earlier, it's that money that raise kids, and things, You understand? It's actually people.
A man just get up and run. A man just have one goat and kids them have this one goat. And he make it work.
But I think though, oftentimes this thing is blown out of proportion.
Father have to run.
I think oftentimes this thing is blown out of proportion because the man them get beat down so much, is that it's just automatically majority of the men. And based on my experience, I'm not saying I'm right, but based on my experience and my friends them, when me have a man, them tell for them youth them. So what me I go say? Me can't talk say 99% or 60% are because guess what? 80% of my friend them, they for them youth them. So what me I go say?
And the same thing with me because here what now. For instance, when me I grow, we go through a little thing at school, every school have them crew, them gang. All of my right now, brother, every single one of them we have father. A father. I don't know.
Right.
That one of my friends when me know me and say, yo, me and my friend and we talk about him. Say, no.
Yeah, and ladies, whether you all believe this or not, if we have a friend and we say him now move side here with him youth, we normally come down and him and say, yo, what you do? Or if you have your youth over the sun, you're not there. You understand me I say? And that way I even mash up the relationship too oftentimes. So it
Vibrant.
Yeah.
Like I grew up with my grandfather took care of me, not my dad.
Right.
Because my dad was overseas while my grandfather was back home. So I grew up with my grandfather. But my grandfather taught me everything I need to know.
Yeah, but that's also a plan, you know.
That's what?
That's also a plan. Because if I have something to do, you know, it's always a case where you talk to your mom or your dad. Listen, I'm going to do this, I'm going to set out, and they will even be the one to say, no, leave this with me and go and do that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
A case where your dad just went off and read. That was a plan.
No. He went to go make money, and my grandparents took care of us.
When you make a better life, not money.
Yeah. Your better life. It's money at the end of the day. It boils down to money.
Right, but he had the extended family where you had your grandmother and your grandfather, and you know he had this extended family that could take care of the kids, so he could make that move. So
Yeah,
it's not that he
I
wasn't
would say
there,
that
but he
from
was
my
just trying to be there
experience.
so much.
No. I'm not gonna allow that. From my experience, I'm gonna say that my father could have done better. But
Hold on before you go any further, because Fanny from South Africa, she said she agree with the sister from Nigeria, man, you know, take care of their kids. She said in South Africa you have
Nigerian man
who have kids with South Africa
woman.
children.
Right.
So it's a case of place.
So she says it's a South African thing. No, when it says a South African thing, I want you to closely look on the history of South Africa, the history of the politics, the government. You understand what I'm saying? And see what these men have gone through, because South Africa is a place.
South Africa are one of the toughest leaders, one of the most resilient leaders. So
yeah, but before all of that, remember say South Africa was overthrown, you know, by a certain race of people, you know.
Yeah,
you understand what I say?
What I'm saying is that South Africa have one of the most resilient leader ever. So with
in Nelson Mandela?
Yeah, with that being said, the fight.
Yeah, but Nelson Mandela was in prison for how much years?
Pharaoh, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and it's the same day. My blood runs through you, my brother. Most Jamaican have the same energy.
Right.
We get mad for almost the same thing. So what I'm saying, South Africa should be more resilient towards all of this energy. They should give in now to let the
it's not giving you no enough vibrant. All right, let's talk about countries like South Africa and places like Jamaica. They have a real similar upbringings now, where these places was overrun by any place you see in this world that black people had been overrun by another race. They end up having the same issues. You understand? Look, on all the places that black people is overrun by another race, they end up having the same issues, because the same strategy that you divide and conquer. You break the home, you break the men, you kidnap the, you understand me? I say capture the woman and the children. It's the same strategy. So that's why all these places have the same type of issues. It's not by chance. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's by design. It's systematically designed, as you said earlier.
Vibrant. Like coming from Nigeria, right? Even if the man had back in my mom's age, my grandmother age, even if the man has 3 wives, the home is still well taken care of.
Because Nigeria has that. Nigeria still have the roots, the black roots. Nigeria was not overthrown and run by white people.
Who said that?
We just know that, like, if you
History said that.
One of the biggest Christian countries.
You're not getting what I'm saying, Vibrant. I'm not talking about religion now.
Yeah, but
okay, I'm talking about slavery.
No, but religion shows
Slavery is a long time ago.
Mindset. You
Slavery is a long time ago, but the people are still hurting from slavery. The people has not
that means,
recovered.
no, I
Look in
can't go with
America. All right, you living in America, right? Ma'am?
that.
No. Look at Black Americans in America. Oh, she freeze up. Look at Black Americans in America. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference between Black American in America different from Black people from Nigeria?
Yes,
Can you see the difference?
It's different.
Why you think there's that different and there's that gap? Why?
It's the culture.
What creates the culture? What creates the culture?
I mean, it's how you grow up. What do you mean? Like, they don't grow up the way I grew up. I grew up differently.
Experiences create the culture. The past experiences create the culture.
Okay.
Okay? So, a people that their family has been broken, where the fathers taken away, beaten, murdered.
All right.
I tell Susan to me, I bring on the villain.
Yeah. You see, when a family has been broken purposefully and systematically, it does something for generations. And we're seeing the evidence all over the place.
But
that's what I'm saying.
Let it go, though. You have to let it go.
No, I'm not talking about the letting go part. I'm saying that it does something to the culture. That's why the South Africans will have that type of behavior. The Jamaicans will have that. The Americans will have that. You understand? Because of what they've been through, what their past has been. So we have to be lenient. I understand that we can't hold on and we have to get up and we have to grow up and we have to shake it off. But we have to attack it from the beginning, from the truth. Where is the real problem? How can we fix this problem? If we can't attack the problem from the problem, we can't fix it.
No. Vibrant. The number one thing I don't get about this whole situation about the slavery shit is a long time ago. Let it go. Heal from it.
Listen me, the Jews, them never let go the Holocaust. So I tell black people to let go slavery.
Yes,
heal from it,
go.
I understand. I understand what you say, but listen, you have to understand this, You see, black people from Nigeria who was never enslaved will not understand what being enslaved is.
Yeah, but Vibrant. Was you slave?
Yes.
No, you was not.
No, I wasn't a slave.
Yeah.
But mentally, I see where my people is still a slave.
But you gotta let it go. You have
me let it go. But my people let me go through that. It went through generations. You have to understand that.
Fear, listen. This is what we spoke about earlier when they talk about removing the man from the defense force in a woman's life. Because it was always the man, the woman, and the children. So that's what you know is because they removed the man defense line. You know what I mean? Because there's no way on earth you should just say let it go. It's not a case we can let it go. We are talking about 400 years. We are talking
about say you can't let it go when it still exists.
We are talking about years. We cannot get back with how much generation.
But was you slave?
Of course. I am my
Listen. As I said before, I really do understand where she's coming from because she has never had that experience. Her grandparents was not slave. And her great-grandparents was not slave.
My great-great-grandparents probably was slave.
Because you're from Nigeria and Nigeria never...
let it go. You have to let it go.
It's not let go. Your people was not taken from Nigeria to Nigeria and enslaved.
Yeah, people were taken from Nigeria. If you watch the history, people were taken from Nigeria.
No, I'm saying, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying people was not taken from Nigeria to Nigeria and enslaved. Okay. People was taken from Nigeria to Jamaica, from Nigeria to America. And it's those people that have the problem, not the people who are in Nigeria, never left, never enslaved. They don't have that problem. So you can't be compassionate about that because you don't experience it.
Yeah.
So what people experience it through bloodline. I have experienced it through bloodline.
Listen,
Vibrant. I have experienced racism.
Listen, for instance, let me break it down. Simple.
I
It's
worked at
like,
a workplace with a little bit of money
just
and
imagine,
didn't get enough pay. That's clear.
well, just imagine. Simple. Feel that, hear me?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
phone a freeze. But just
Oh,
imagine a mother house with a child, an expected mother, who's his wife. Somebody break into that house while he wasn't there, take his wife away from him, put her on a ship with his unborn child, leave a baby behind. You understand? You know my generation. You leave a
Gonna be
brother
hurt by that.
and a child not knowing his father. You leave a child growing up without a mother for generation upon generation that continue. It's not a thing where you can let go. It's not a thing to let go. You understand?
I
You
get
don't
it.
let go of the past. You
Years,
learn from the
generation
past and
upon
prepare for
generation.
the future.
I just think that slavery is one of the things that we can learn to move past. Not forget nor let go. I choose move past because the
Learn
mental
from it.
aspect of slavery, all I know,
But
the mental
that's
aspect
a
of
better
slavery
word. I,
is a whole way back. The
a better
mental
word.
part of
No,
it.
no,
Will
villain.
allow us, will help us to feel inferior and stuff
I
like
think
that.
that's
When
This
you
is
walk
important.
through
This is very important, villain.
in other all I know in other races when you expose yourself to other areas of the world, a lot of times we people of melanin, we're not gonna say colored, I'm not gonna say melanin, sometimes we act inferior to too. And it's because we feel like the other races are more advanced and you know they're more protected and they cultivate more mediums of income. You understand? For some of us, because
the
you
word.
have some people of melon
Is
that
the word.
see no barrier,
Because
they see no
Philan,
race. Hmm?
I cut it. Me not
Villain,
cut
you
it.
freeze up, you know.
Philan,
Hmm?
I don't cut it. But the
You
word,
freeze up, man. Where's service say? Take your phone out and freeze on the man.
No,
I
you know, locker room there, don't block me up. Don't block me up. I know Wi-Fi. Yes.
Oh.
Philan, you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, where you're a vibrant.
The word is protected. That is the word. That is why me are find Hillary and in the homes, the father figure. That's why me are on that because that is the word. Protected.
Right.
Because
Protected.
like people nowadays, there's no way I feel like black think they're inferior. In no shape, way, shape, or form. Because they have been put this on every level and come out on top. It's most of them. So I don't
Yeah.
see
You see,
a farm, but the protector, they don't think that they are protected
right. No.
because they
From
remove men from the home. They remove the father figure. People living right now paranoid. Women and
I'm
kids are scared because
this,
they're feeling protected.
I am saying this is what I'm saying, right? I am saying that you don't let go of the past. You never let go of the past. Only a stupid person will let go of the past. But what you should do is learn
From
from
the
the
past.
past. Okay? Because learning from the
You have
past,
to.
you will be able to evolve for the future. And if you learn from the past, if the past was a bad past, you would have learned and you would not let that repeat itself.
Yeah.
Vibrant,
But
vibrant,
if you
vibrant.
hold on a second. If you just let go of the past, you understand? You won't learn from the past. That will enable you to grow and grow. You understand what I'm saying? And create a better future. You have to learn from the past. You don't let go of the past. You
You have
learn
to let
from the
go,
past.
learn, and let go.
No, but
Not
if you
Yeah.
carry it along.
I
no,
agree with the
let
feeling. You
go,
have to let go for true. Have to
no,
let go.
So
listen,
all
Like
you
what
will learn, if you
yeah.
let go, all you will learn and make sure it don't happen to you again. And you don't happen
No,
to your four
it
parents, your
No,
cannot
four
take.
parents, parents,
No,
and
no, no,
you're
no.
picking them after you're
I
picking
mean,
them.
Please, the money, I give you a little money, no. That's all. It's still
me
a
a
go on.
talk. Give me a
That's
talk.
with
I
you
understand
on your
what you're
journey.
saying, but what Pharaoh is saying is the best way to explain it, because listen.
No.
So the figure, so you're saying the figure say when they enslave and the figure say we
No,
own
in
broken
life,
because of
period.
that and the
Life,
figure.
period. Not just slave. Not just
Yeah,
slave.
me-
In life, period.
Sure,
You have to
no,
take
sure.
what? No, listen. You have to take what you have learned from a situation, and you also have to learn the lesson, but you also have to let it go.
If you want carrot and lick,
So you won't have.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I said, letting it go, you won't have a lesson. But that is explaining to you that your situation, for instance, then, if you have been hurted by a person, you let it go. Don't change the fact that you were hurt by a person. That
Second. Repeat. Hold on, Bible. Repeat that one more time.
I'm saying, for instance, if you're in a relationship and you have been hurt by a person, you moving on doesn't change the fact that that person hurt you.
I can't hear you breaking up.
He says if you're hurt by a
Okay.
person, right?
Mm-hmm.
You moving on, don't change the fact that you were hurt from the person, but you should learn from that hurt. Okay?
Yeah.
Learn from the mistakes that you have made so that you won't make the same mistake again.
Okay.
Yes.
Vibrant. Let me talk. Let me speak on that.
Yeah.
Okay. I am a Scorpio. Okay. I can go in a situation, and if it's good or bad, let me say for instance it's bad. I go in a situation it's bad. I don't take it with me. I learn the lesson.
Somebody said something very important. Somebody says something very important about what you're saying.
She dip on a roll. She dip on a roll like an honor roll. It's all right, man.
If I'm in a relationship, right, and it didn't work out well for me, I learned I learned whatever I learned from the situation, but I let it go. You have to let it go.
No, what let go mean? Does it mean forgive? Is that what you're trying to say? Forgive?
No, listen.
Move
What I
on?
mean by let go, I don't take the listen. I don't take the hurt. I don't take the pain with me.
Yeah, but we're not saying take the hurt and take the pain. We're saying learn from the lesson. But
learn from the lesson,
but you don't forget. You see the forgetting.
Learn from the lesson, but do not take it with you.
This is where we differ, right? Do you forgive and forget? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, forgive, forget, learn from the lesson.
No.
Don't
If
take
you
it with
forget,
you.
let me ask you a simple question now.
He's not letting me talk. Vibrant is not letting me talk.
Forgive and forget. You say that, right?
Can I talk?
Yeah, forgive and forget.
No, don't talk for me. Let me talk.
But that's what you said. So I want to make sure. That's what you said.
Learn from the lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let it impact your life.
Mm-hmm.
Just get it. Okay, this situation happened here, but I get it. But I'll let it go. I forgive, I forget, and move on. That's life.
Okay. So you forgive and you forget. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Don't take it with you.
All right. Listen.
Forgive and forget, right? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you forget, are you going to remember the lesson?
You remember the lesson, but you don't take the pain, the hurt with you.
You forget. You forget or you remember and forget at the same time.
Listen. That's why we're talking about.
Bomba you gonna make me speak Jamaican now?
You realize that anywhere you guys bring the topic of fathers, you know we have to come right back to father or the father.
Thank you.
The male figure. You know
Full
why?
circle.
You know why? Because this is the same thing that why we're having this problem. You see, because you remove that, you know, no disrespect to women, but that is what they want. They want for you guys to remove the mess so that
remove the problem, the core problems, move it. Forget about
with
it.
the speeds and the glamour and the glitter over time, just forget all of that shit. We all right. we have, you know, we have the sexy dress, we have all the makeup. Forget that. But while a man, him still have the office, him still have the Ferrari, Benz and the boat and all of that shit, but still not forget. Not for a second. Yo, you know, people will always have a plan because before. So that's
Miss Naomi,
balance.
yeah, you're right.
But the men that you can create a balance. So you listen when spoken to and have a say, and the male figure.
Right.
It's a balance.
Right. But let me ask you something, Miss Naomi. See? Let me ask you something. Like, I want to get to the root of this thing, I see. If you're walking on a road, right? And you fell in a hole and broke your foot, see? At that certain spot. Are you going to forget that that's the spot that you fell in that hole and broke your foot? You're just going to move on and forget that you fell in a spot and broke your foot? No, yes or no? That's simple. We're talking about human psychology and logics, right?
Yes. Listen, right?
Hold on. Your answer, you're going to forget that you fell in that hole and broke your foot. That's all I'm going to ask you.
Okay,
Yeah, forget you broke your foot. Your foot are got broke. It's there for your body. Oh, you forget that.
Try them. I'm going to explain myself in 5 minutes.
No, I don't want to explain yourself. Forget about all the way yourself. Let's ask you a simple question. You're walking down the road.
Can I talk?
Yes, you can talk, but I need, before you talk, can you answer my question? Can you answer that question? Yes or no?
Right? People always ask me. I give a lot. Like, I'm the type of, listen, I'm the type of human being that.
So you can't answer a question, right?
I'm talking to Vibrant. I'm talking.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm going to
ask you a question.
I want to explain it, Vibrant. Can I explain
you? You want an explanation when you answer a question. You walk, and you drop in a hole, and you broke your foot. You go forget? Simple question.
Okay, ask. Can I talk?
Yeah, you can answer the question. If you not answer the question, you can't talk.
Okay, listen. Listen, right? Yeah. I'm going to explain it the way I want to explain it, right?
But that's the difference between a man and a woman. They ask a simple, straightforward question.
Can I
you walk down the road and you drop in a hole and you broke your foot. You're going to forget that that's the hole and you walk and drop and broke your foot?
I'm not a man. I'm going to explain the way I can.
I'm not ask you as a man. I ask you as a human being. You walk on a road and you drop in a hole and you broke your foot.
Hold on. Family.
No, man, I want to answer a question. I don't want to dance around it. I'm not in a dancing around something. I'm not the patience tonight. Answer the question direct. Ask you direct. You're walking down a road. You drop in a hole and you broke your foot.
Right. Darling.
Are you going to forget that that's the place that you walk and broke your foot?
Explain.
Just answer and then you explain.
Okay, I'm going to answer. I'm going to do.
Answer in truth. We just want the truth from you. Answer in truth and then you explain.
I'm going to do two. I'm going to answer.
I'm going to talk about vibrant active there. I'm not going to talk vibrant off my life, you know. Come on, answer the truth. You be vibrant. You're not dancing on it, you know. You're going to answer the truth tonight.
Hey, vibrant is the
Fire on you under your skin tonight because we have put you on the spotlight. You walk down the road and you jump in a hole and you broke your foot. Are you going to forget?
I don't want you bad up Naomi. Naomi.
Yes.
No one let you come with us.
No, man, but we're talking the truth and realness.
Give me a second. Naomi.
Yes.
You wish to elaborate or you please?
Say again?
You wish to elaborate on it or you please?
Yes, I will give you two. I will give you two answers.
She have a dance or anything and she not going to tell the truth.
I'm
Look up, dance on me, dance.
Two names she have not wrong if she have two.
Don't go there. I'm going to give two answers, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go direct with him. If I fall somewhere and I hurt my foot, guess what? I will pick my feet and keep moving. It's not that serious.
Me done.
A woman like this, and you can't complain as a man.
Vibrant.
No, I like
1 second. Before you go any further, what I think Hero is trying to say to you You see all the sweat, tears, the blood, all the fight that and the hope of our forefathers that one day all of this that I'm doing is for the betterment of children.
Oh, I get it.
For one of them to hear, you, like one of them wake up from 400, 600 years to hear their offspring say that, let's forget this.
But Vibrant. Listen, let me talk.
All of that I
want. I get it. I get what you're saying, but I am a different soul. You can't make me be a soul that I'm not. My soul, listen now.
It's just to acknowledge. You have to acknowledge.
I get it, Vibrant. But Vibrant, listen. I am a different soul. I don't take if you steal something from me right now, I can forgive you. If you hurt me right now, I can forgive you. Do something to me right now, I can forgive you.
You tell me, most your man, Naomi, I'm a cheat for you. You're good with that?
No, listen.
We're not talking about forgiveness here. You got to understand the difference between forget and forgive. Two different things.
Yeah, forgiving is not the word. It's not the problem. Forgiving is a good thing. It's a good thing to forgive. You have it in you to forgive. You know? Made of flawless. Yeah, it's just that you cannot turn things life as Spirit saying. You cannot forget. The most you can do is learn that experience.
Yes, learn from it, but don't take it with you.
To forgive and to evolve, but you cannot forget. I would never forget every time to battle.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something.
Listen now.
You know, I learned this. You see, the Chinese people, you know, I learned so much from them because they've been through a lot and they never forget. So you know what they did? They take their time and they patiently work their way to the top because they did not forget where they were coming from. They did not forget the pain and the hurt and what happened to them. And they are able to grow.
Don't leave with the pain. Don't keep the pain inside.
The pain is also very important. Okay? Do not underestimate the importance of the pain. That's the most valuable lesson that you will learn.
If you have a memory and it's painful, I'm sorry, I let it go. But the lessons that I did learn from it.
Thank you.
I'm going to tell you something.
Hold on. What's the sign?
I'm going to say when you do something when you would see, and you're going to beat you.
I'm a sign.
What's the sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh, you're December.
Yeah, November 1st.
I'm a November. We don't take shit with us. We let shit go.
There you
go. You get me, I get you. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. We get out.
Yeah, we play the lessons and move past. We can't.
You see,
you can't take it with you.
What she's saying, I think what she's not understanding, Vibrant, when she used the word "take it with you," right? I think she's talking on living in that sorrow and dwelling in that sorrow and stay in that sorrow and die in that sorrow and not evolve from that sorrow. And that's totally different from what we're talking about.
No, I know men that take it and so different relationships.
Each obstacle in a situation, the lesson will be carried. Really the problem.
The same color we used to have a mind for them, we start minding for ourselves. We start to reverse thing that so they become the norm. For that we are gonna look upon. We not look upon it like that. Cannot look upon it like that. You know, you have to look upon it in the life. You know, it's not in the moment.
You get me.
We evolve. We evolve.
Of course, I get you.
We know.
I get you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hold on. Too much of we talk one time. We talk one time.
I was just busy getting Naomi.
Milan, yeah. Let me try to tell you. Mentally, we never let go of what we know, because we know what we know and we know what affect it. So remember
Yes, but
that.
like, what if it's a problematic situation? I think what
Right.
she's saying is she's aware of the situation.
There you go.
However, the issues about the situation she don't hold on to.
There you
She
go.
more hold on to the
Yes.
little what
So but if this is what this she have to learn. You see, words are powerful. Words
right.
are powerful. See,
That is why
she
the
let
man,
go. This is what she let go
father,
of. This is what
that
she
is
let
why
go
the
of.
father
If
is
she's
seeing
smart,
logics in that.
No, she let
That
go
is
of the
why the father
problem part.
no, if she's smart, this is what she let go of, right? A smart person let go of the emotional effect of the situation so that they're not carrying that baggage that hold them back and give them that bad feeling. You understand what I'm saying? So you let go of the emotional effect of the situation, but you don't forget the situation because you learn
But
from
if
that.
you
You know
don't
what?
forget, guess what? You don't forget,
If
but
you don't,
you want to make sure that you don't take it to the next.
yes, but Miss Naomi, if you're walking down a road and you're dropping a hole and broke your foot, you remember, so you don't walk there again, so you don't drop there again and broke your foot again.
That means you can never settle. You will never settle.
No, you're still misunderstanding. I choose another road because that experience. How you think you learn and you evolve? How do we evolve as a people? How do we evolve? We evolve of learning from situations, right? That's how we evolve, as people,
that is why
Me take
Yes.
the
all right,
wine as in,
but
and then when you're
fear,
drunk and fuck up my head, some know say
fear,
bumbo clock next time, I not drink so much, I drink a little bit of, I not drink none of the wine, I drink a different one. Me
fear,
learn.
fear, listener, all you think say
Mm.
mathematician and some their projection.
Right.
The reason why Queen Keisha said earlier on about, the next generation, the fathers will get more respect because
Right.
that a lot of the male that she now is doing a lot of father jobs. Maybe where she
No.
so
No.
them you that we are experienced father now,
No.
the next 10, 15 years I will come talk.
Somebody
Yeah,
said you relate slavery to relationship.
yeah.
No. No.
She have all out now.
No.
So them next
Put
you
him on.
now come talk about them fathers, because
Yeah.
more I go see a rise in father 10, 15, 20 years to come. Father figure to say.
Right.
So
Miss.
that this is what the father figures rate go up.
Father
Because
figures you have to go up, yes.
because if I come from I,
Right, I come from the heights and I don't know where to go.
yeah,
But
till
as the person that said just now, and Miss Shugman love, more you overstand one thing, if you're not over anything from this, right? There's a reason why we have experiences, right? Experiences is what teach us to make us better people. If you're not learning from your past experiences, you're not growing. Okay?
But don't
No,
take
I
it
am
with
not
you.
saying,
Don't take
hold
your
on,
experience
hold on.
with you.
I'm I'm saying a simple something. See, I understand what you're saying. Don't you're saying don't carry the hurt and the pain and
So
stuff with
different
yourself, hold it back
situation,
and hold it
and
down,
then
right?
the situation have to not deal with that nonsense.
the fine ladies.
Hello, good evening. Happy
Oh,
Father's Day.
can we see lights?
Oh, thank you, Miss Darkness. I don't even know who I'm talking to. Everything
Why,
We
just
the
so
light,
dark.
baby.
why so dark?
Yeah, let me see
No,
little
no, no.
light, man. Let
We
me
the
something.
real lights.
Because you have your real face, I don't know you hide your real face for now. Your face, Oh, see that. Oh, you
Oh,
think that's
pretty,
what I'm
pretty.
talking about, man. There you go. How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
We're having a wonderful night. We're debating. We're disagreeing right now, but that's very good. That's how conversation go. We should disagree to agree sometimes.
I was watching.
Yeah. So what you think? What you have to say about the whole thing?
Which part?
The whole debate we have right now, where you watch.
With the slavery thing?
The
No.
whole thing, yeah.
Like,
Oh,
She has said we don't have to carry certain. She said we must just forget and just move
oh,
on,
well,
love,
I
jolly,
mean,
and nice
I
night.
understand. I understand what she's trying to say. It's just the way she is explaining it is not right.
Mhm.
But I do believe what you guys are saying as well. You do have to hold on to those things, and that's how our history is. We tell stories from generation. So it does matter. You do have to hold on to those things.
what's your name?
Because
Nella.
Hey Nella, I'm not trying to say don't hold on to. I'm not trying to say do not hold on to the pain of slavery. I'm saying that when something hurts you, you have to try to let it go because you don't want to carry that and live your life with that. That's
Right.
what I'm trying to
That's what I'm
say.
saying. I understand what you're saying. It's just the way you was explaining it. They wasn't understanding. But I understand
Thank
what you
you.
mean. You do have
Thank you,
to
baby.
build and use that hurt to be better, be stronger, and move
Yes, don't
forward.
take it with
And
you
a lot of
because
the
it can
time
destroy you.
there are a lot of people who use it as an excuse, and I
There
feel
you
like
Right.
you
go. Thank
shouldn't
you,
use it
baby.
as an excuse. You have
Thank you,
to
baby.
build from it and be better, learn from it and do better.
Because it
Right.
can
Okay.
destroy
And
you
that's
when you
what
carry
that's
that
I will
pain.
agree
So,
with that.
Destroy
so
you.
second.
Right. That hurt can destroy you.
So
No.
give me a second. As the comment said earlier, you know, I get to understand where you're going because the comment said earlier, you're mixing slavery with
With
relationship.
relationship.
No, I'm
Right.
not.
But
I'm just
I
talking.
think what you're saying and how you say it is more based on a relationship base. Because, you know, as the fine lady said, you know, how can we teach our generation about this if you're gonna let go? You understand me? So you can
What?
for yourself. No, I said you cannot
He's saying if you let go and forget, how can you teach the future generation about what happened so
how
that
can
they don't
you
repeat
pass
the same
on
mistakes?
Okay, me. Okay,
knowledge?
vibrant. Let me talk. I don't like to carry pain with me. I don't like pain.
Yes,
Anything
but
that hurts me, I have to let it go. That's my character.
I
Right.
understand that that's based off a relationship vibe,
No,
not
everything in my life,
you
everything,
hold the next.
relationship.
No, but you owe the generation the truth. You have to
Mm.
tell your truth. You hold the generation that.
I get it. I owe the truth, but I
So let me
cannot
ask you
take.
something. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something again. See, let
All
me see if
right.
we can
I
break it down.
think
See?
y'all holding on to when she said let go and forget, but that's just that was her way of explaining what she meant.
All right. See, but that's what I'm trying to say to her. Me understand what she had tried to say, but the way she had said it, the way she had
Okay.
worded it,
Yeah,
now go fly because
yeah. You have to let
it's
go
not
of
really
that.
that way.
All right,
Because
but she already said
if family B, Zine, murder family A, and one survivor left out of family A, you can't tell family A to just forget that, just forgive and forget that and move on. And
No,
don't
I'm
try to take it.
yes.
you. You're not
However,
listening to me.
after you grieve and you learn from it, you either whether you don't trust
You,
people that much anymore or whatever, you put
So somebody
security
said
cameras
something.
up at your house. You
Somebody said
learn
word there.
from
See,
that
I come up
experience.
word there right there.
Vibrant,
Zine,
listen, right?
you can't even call your name, brother. But you understand me? I say.
Let go of the anger, but
Him
not
say
the
let go of
experience.
the anger, but not the
Vibrant,
experience. That's what I'm trying to
vibrant,
That's
say
what
to
she
her all
was
right?
this
trying to.
time. You
That's what
cannot
she was
let go of
trying
the
to say, but she
experience.
just wasn't wording it right.
You're not
Right.
listening,
Because if
vibrant.
you let go of the experience, I mean, what's the point of having the experience if you let it go?
Vibrant.
Experience are meant to
Yeah.
teach you.
No, you stuck on that. Vibrant, listen, right?
Are we gonna talk about fathers or not?
Vibrant, listen, right?
Yes. Yeah. What are your experience about your fathers or
Yeah, tell
your
me some good
Oh,
experience about
no.
your father and the male figures in your life.
Go
Go
Okay,
on, you're
ahead.
the good
listen,
experience then.
listen. My father, I love my father, but I had to let go of my father when I wrote a letter to my father.
Let
Listen
go.
now. Listen now.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote a letter to my father when I was like 6 years old. And I told my father I wanted a Barbie doll,
Barbie
right?
doll?
A Barbie doll.
Mm-hmm.
Something like it's $1. I told I told my father I wanted a Barbie doll that I wanted for Christmas. Why are you laughing? Don't laugh. It's not funny. You
Me
laughing.
let go.
So anyway, I don't know if the listen vibrant because I'm not gonna pay attention.
Me let go, man. Me let go fully. Me not laugh.
Vibrant, listen, right?
Let her
So
finish.
so listen, vibrant. But I don't know if my father get my letter or not. Right?
Yeah.
But nothing happened, right?
You didn't get your dog?
I didn't get my dog.
So you let go of
Maybe,
your father over a
maybe,
dog?
maybe
No,
let go.
listen now.
Maybe
Listen
let
now.
go.
No,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah, well, listen, well, listen.
I'm talking to Vibrant because I'm not gonna talk to you. But
You
listen,
don't talk to me. Me and a friend again.
we always gonna be friends. You know what's up. But anyway, Vibrant. You know how you forgive somebody for so long?
Mm-hmm.
Forgive.
Hello?
Forgive. What do you mean? So
You gave him so many chances.
Like,
You give him so many
yeah.
chances. You get sick of it.
Like I forgave my father. Like
no,
my father was not. My father, Vibrant.
he hasn't done anything wrong for not giving you a dog.
So you
No,
forgive him
listen
the
now,
Bobby dog?
Vibrant. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not it.
Okay, okay.
Oh.
But my father was not there, right?
But your grandfather was. Your father, right?
My father was not there because he was in America getting his education.
Yeah, but his father was there.
Not his father, my mom's father was there.
Okay.
So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Did your father where do you live now?
Okay, don't play with me, Pharaoh.
Well, I'm asking you, where do you live?
So I will not let you do that. I'm not gonna give you that.
I'm just trying to figure out if you're living in America or you're living in Nigeria.
He wants to know if your father helped you get to America.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I already know that's what he's trying to say, but he knows better. But
that's what I'm saying. Okay, keep going.
My father, let me tell you something. My father, is the one that's the reason I'm here in America.
Okay.
But listen now.
Mm-hmm.
I love my father.
Mm-hmm. You should.
I would never take nothing from my father.
Okay.
But I'm saying that when I was growing up, the memories, my father was really there for me.
And you'd rather
so
him
why
to
don't
be
you let
there.
it go?
I've let it go. I'm not holding on to that.
Listen.
All right. But she's alluding to a point that we made earlier now. And you'd rather him to be there than to be in America sacrificing and all of that, right? You'd rather your father to be there, right?
Say again, Pharaoh?
Still saying some things wrong. Don't say your father wasn't there for you. Your father wasn't with you.
No.
Vibrant.
No. Vibrant. When I was growing up, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody else said,
when I was growing up, it was a lot of time I had the funds to take care of certain things that we did not have.
Listen, what I'm trying to say is that your father was in a position, what I'm getting from it, he was in a position where he couldn't do what he should do or what you think he should do.
Because he can't be in two places at the same time.
Okay, so
had to go ahead, make sacrifice, get it.
Sacrifice. Right. Listen, now.
No.
Okay, listen, we're all Caribbean, so we know this false mentality of go to America and get a better life. We all know that. And your father was in America with that dream of getting a better life, trying to get a better life. It may have not gone. It wasn't going the way he thought it was going, and he may have been going through some struggles.
No. Listen now. He was making money, but he was not sending money back home that he was making because he was busy doing whatever he was doing here.
Okay. All right.
He got carried away. Listen.
It's very expensive in America. You have to take that in consideration. So maybe you could be making all that money is going back to schooling.
My father has a PhD.
Right? Let me ask you.
My father has no, listen, my father have a PhD.
I understand. He's a doctor. All right, listen.
Let
me ask you a question.
That he was making a lot of money.
I just want to find out something, right? Would you rather?
At the end of the day, we don't know her story, so we can't say whether or not he chose to
No,
or
I'm
if it
asking her
was
something. I'm
struggle.
just asking her something very simple, right? Would you have rather your father to have been there in Nigeria with you and the family than come to America?
Then becoming a doctor.
Okay, but you know my story, Pharaoh.
I'm asking you that question.
I can't.
Would you have rather to have your father?
She would have chose his presence over the
No,
money.
no,
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 you know
no,
why?
no,
You know why
no.
I'm asking you that? You know why
My
I'm asking that
story.
question?
What's your name again?
You
I'm
know
sorry.
why?
Hold on. Listen. What's your name?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nella.
Nella. My story is a bit complicated, but Pharaoh knows better.
I'm asking you a simple question, right? A personal question. Would you have rather your father to be there by your side, you and your siblings' side, than to have left to go to America? It's a simple question.
But honestly
I'll tell
speaking,
you why. I'll tell
hold on.
you why I'm asking that
Honestly
question.
speaking, let me talk.
Mhm.
Honestly speaking, the action that I saw for my father, I'd rather him be in Nigeria because I didn't see anything. I did not see anything like it was not back. It was not in Nigeria and it was not in America and just bringing money. We had to still suffer.
But you know, this alludes to what we said earlier, right? We were talking about fathers, right? And earlier we said it is not money and things that raise children. You know,
No,
it's
Right.
it
actually
wasn't
being
bringing
there.
the money neither.
Yeah. But hold on, no? Hold on. You know, earlier we allude to that point where we're saying it's actually being there as that father figure that actually raised a child. It's not the money and the things and all of that. So sometimes,
Before we go
eh?
in. No, more ask a thing before we go in. Because we talk about it
Yes.
early.
I like when Berber talk, man.
Yeah.
Berber talk.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I said earlier on, I made mention of this and I want to ask you. How did you know that your father wasn't bringing any money?
Okay. Because when he was listening at Berber, I'm speaking my truth now. This is my truth. When it was time to pay for certain things, I see my mom struggling. When it's time to pay for tuition, because we all went to private school. When it was time to pay for tuition, it was a problem. It was like, she's going to go ask his brothers.
Okay. The fact that you went to private school says a lot.
Yes, but she sometimes had to go
It's a
ask.
big thing.
Listen now. I went to
Tom
public
junk,
school
but
too.
Tom no fool.
She had to go ask his brothers for money.
That's what
Okay. That's your understanding.
Yes, but
Okay.
I also understand that sometimes food didn't look right. Like I want to eat this, I want to eat that, and then like your dad didn't bring this, your dad didn't do this.
Let me ask you something. Do you have any kids?
You know better than that.
I'm asking you a question. I don't want you to talk what me know and what me don't know. Do you have
I
any
have
kids?
kids. You know that.
You can't answer no question direct.
yeah.
You
I
have
have
children, right?
kids. I have kids. Of course, you know
Okay.
I have kids.
So no, as a mother, right? And you have kids. Do you think that your kids know the inner relationship between you and also are you married? Do you have
Yes,
a husband? Are you in a
yes.
relationship?
My kids know that.
So your kids
I'm blessed.
understand your
I'm very
relationship.
blessed.
Hold on.
I'm very
Hold on.
blessed, right? What I mean by
Hold
I'm
on,
very
no. Me
blessed
not
is
done
that
ask my question yet. Before you answer, me don't ask the question now.
I
Does
like
your
bird
kids
brains. Bird brains keep me
I,
so smart. Go ahead, talk.
you keep diverting, you know. Me don't know why you use
No,
vibrant as a
bird brains so
diversion.
smart. I like bird
But
brains so smart.
me know
All
why you
right.
use vibrant as a diversion, you know. Do your kids understand the inner workings of your relationship with your significant other?
My kids know that their dad is great.
I'm not me ask you. I didn't ask you that.
What he's
I
saying is,
ask you.
He's asking, do they
All
know
right,
the
Vibrant.
details
She
of your
like you know,
relationship?
Vibrant. So Vibrant, break down your thing to her, because she
well,
probably can't understand what me I say.
sure. What he's trying to say is that if your other significant or the
I like
kids
her. I like Lala.
or the kids' dad
See,
should
you don't like me.
Me down with you. Me over you.
fear stop cutting number. Joke. Anyway, for instance, what they're trying to say is that transaction pertaining the kids. If the kids have any clue about you and the dad sharing those information.
No, I can't hear you, Bradman. Say it again.
Any information pertaining to money transaction or do the kids have any knowledge of that?
The
Where
kids
you
know.
want
Okay. I can't hear you clearly, but I know for a fact that my kids are very secure with my husband.
No, I'm saying, for instance, if you should do something for the kids and you collect some money from the father, do the kids have any knowledge of that? Do you share those information with the kids?
No.
Okay.
Because I make my money, he make his money. You know,
Okay.
everybody make their own money.
Okay, so the kids are not involved in your financials, right?
No, no.
Okay, that's all we're asking. That's all.
So
We ain't saying anything. We ain't implying anything. We're just asking.
so forgive your dad. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm not for. No, listen now,
No,
listen now, listen
guys.
now, listen. Because you know, right, Brett, I forgave my dad, but I'm gonna speak my truth. Okay?
Sure, you might be surprised.
I can't hear what you say.
You might be surprised. Trust me, it happened to the rest of us.
No, I
Miss
forgave my
Nella, you hear
dad.
the argument?
Now, listen now. I forgave my dad, but I feel like my dad was in America. I was in Nigeria. My dad should have more money for us.
All right, we're saying that to say that you do not, as a child, know the financial position of your mother and your father. You do not know the financial arrangement between your mother and your father as a child.
But
So
no, listen now. I came here. I was 15 years old, Vibrant, right? I came here at 12. I started working at 15.
But listen, you come you see some men like in this year they take them 6 months. So you take your time.
So they comment them and say she's speaking her truth, not the truth, but her truth.
My truth is that I came here at 12. I started working at 15 because me, I like certain things. At a young age, at a young age, I like to look a certain way. So
Right.
I work very young at 15 years old.
Right.
So I see that the little money I was making, the impact my little money was making.
But that's a choice, though.
And I was like, my father could have done better.
No.
My little money, 15 years old.
No, but yes, that's their choice because they wanted certain stuff. Are different from wants. Your father is providing. That is why
at 17 years old, Vibrant, at 17 years old, I paid for my mother $1,500 to bury her father.
And that's great. Congratulations. That's
it's not about congratulations. I'm telling you that if I could be that young making money, my father was a PhD holder.
How many siblings you have?
5.
5. Did your father manage to bring all 5 across to America?
Blessings, yes.
Yes, he's a good man. That's all I'm saying.
I love my dad. You're not getting the points. You never get it.
You don't know, man.
I mean, me never get it. Me I big up your father to that Father's Day. Me not gonna make you come here and talk bad about not even your father.
I'm not talking bad about my father. You're not getting it. I love my dad.
But he's
okay. So he did the best that he could do.
Yeah, the things that we're complaining about, some people, trust me, they will tell you that you have the best dad, like without a second.
I'm not
Yo,
complaining. You're not getting it. I'm
you
telling you
hear
my
me?
truth.
Yo, you see if me get half of your father mother, grab on pan it.
Right.
You see, well, but good thing that you're a person who forgive and forget. So I know that your
Yeah,
father is in a good place because you
because
forgive and forget. So
I
you
love my
know your
dad. If
father
my
good.
dad tell me
yeah,
today right now, if
it's
I
the
have,
first-
listen, Vibrant, if I have $20 million and my father needs $20 million to do a surgery, I will pay that money. I forgive and forget. I don't carry nothing in my soul.
except
That's
from the
nice.
money. Except from the money. If he need a kidney, that's all you guys.
I will give my father a kidney.
Okay, that is more important than the 20.
If my father
Mhm.
needs anything, I'll give my father that. I'm just telling you my
But
truth.
but
At
you see
least
what you
she's a
said
better
though.
daughter than me.
But what you said though is very important, and we're not downplaying the importance of what you said, because what you're saying is what I said earlier. That's why I asked a certain question because I'm trying to get exactly what you said, what you're trying to say, and what you're trying to say is that you would have rather your father been here more than anything else as a child,
Because I did
and
not see anything that he did
right,
apart
you
from
can't
bringing me
see it
to
as a child
America.
because as a child we're just gonna see our wants, you know.
No, I saw the struggle I went through, not my wants. I went through struggles.
Yeah, but your struggle is cakewalk to the reality of most of the struggles. Because listen, what you had was a man who went on a journey to create a better future for you.
But
Yeah,
my dad ended up having a
Let me ask you
different
something.
family.
Let me ask you some questions, right?
My,
Did
my
you
dad
have
had
to?
my dad had another family now.
All right, that I know
so
your business. Your father business. Him a fling seed. But what me I said, see?
no, but
Don't
no,
that.
the reality is he left none of his kids behind.
There you go. He's a good man. He's a good man.
I love my dad. So being a good man is
He's
not
a
the
good
problem.
man.
You know,
He's a good man. You see,
for
Father's
instance,
Day.
how many women wouldn't mind have a baby father, not a man, a baby father like that. Somebody to check on the kids, somebody to reach out the kids.
And take up them kids and take care of them kids and all of that. I'm just
Reach
saying that
out the
credit.
somebody to a parent teacher.
You're
You
not
know,
getting the
I
point.
would love that.
The point is this, right? This is what we were trying to
Layla
say
because
earlier.
she get the point. You guys are not
Oh,
getting the
actually,
point.
see about a life vibrant. Come like you're
Why am
like
I not
come with
getting
some
the
money
point?
for
Huh?
Yeah. I'm telling you, count your blessing and
Layla get it.
Layla, if I me like you, me not bother talk, you know, cause if you talk shit, she not gonna like you, you know.
No, no,
Um,
no, no. She gets my point. She gets my
You get
mind.
it?
Like I don't need
Tell me
to
what you
talk
get,
too
Miss
much.
Layla. Tell me what you get.
I mean, she has her hurt from him not being there and then finding out he has a whole other family when he wasn't taking care of them. I understand because my father was taking care of kids that wasn't even his and not taking care of his kids. But I, I can relate to that. However, at least your father got you to America. My
Yes,
father ain't do that, so
I'm
you got
very
to be thankful for
grateful.
what he did.
I'm extremely grateful.
somebody said something earlier. I think it was Oracle said her experience is a very, very serious experience because her dad, you know, provide
What?
something, stepfather provide some things that hurt
Yeah,
couldn't
right. Yeah, I remember that.
because heard that he was a better person, but he was a different man.
Right. Right.
So with that being said, you know what I mean? Some people have that experience of not having a great father, but you have a stepfather that plays a role. So was it a case where you had a stepfather that
Who, me?
yeah.
No, he wasn't. No.
Who was a male figure? Who was that male figure in your life that made a difference?
Um, that made a difference. It
Yeah.
would have to be my brother. My older brother.
That's good.
You're the second person that came on with an older brother. Tell us a story. What did your older brother did that was so special?
We went through everything together, and he was always just there. Like the struggles of life, our childhood, he was always there. He was always my rock.
What's the name of your older brother so we can big him up?
Oh.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
What's his
Big
name?
up O, you know. Any type
Mama?
of O you is, big up O.
What's his
You
name?
understand me? I say you play a role. She
Oh,
said
just
our
oh.
older brother was a O.
Oh,
Not,
Oma.
not, but oh.
But big up O, you understand me? I say, because today we just big up the role models them, you know, the men them that are there, that play that crucial role in the development of that child or those children. You understand me? I say that we call father, not necessarily just the biological father, but all male role
I like the hat
models,
you had.
positive role
Because
models.
you want me now, we realize the non-progressive and sperm donor them overrated and over-promoted. So tonight,
Yes, and the real fathers them don't
yeah,
get promoted as well.
tonight we are create a space where we just start a little good what we know. I mean, unfortunately, not everybody have good experience, whether it's father or being father. Know that, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We have to talk about how the fine lady talk about our brother. But me good. So if it was a case, we would talk about father courtesy right now. Maybe brother would even get him highlight. You know?
True, true.
About for maybe born a man or born out a father. So that's it. So sure, we are telling you to give thanks for the boss. Because you know half of the boss trouble where you have to put up to get to know your son. You know the amount of bus stop and the amount of freeze when you have ball for Barbie doll. In good a day have freeze somewhere run out of gas. You know what I mean? Yeah. A lot of charity them come to America. So just get in your brain. No time people come to this make a better future. It's never easy. And third or the fourth, fifth year. Some people never get a break until the 7th year, 10 years. Some don't even get a break.
You're right, you're right.
So, you know, give thanks and daddy.
I give
Put him
thanks. I give thanks. You're right.
in a school
Yeah,
and
man.
schooling and do the phone
Thank you.
for you. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you.
yeah, because I have been so humbled to know that I really don't know anything. I think I know a lot and I've learned a lot, but I really don't know anything compared to the knowledge that's out there. So I've
Trust
been so humbled by that. You understand? And knowing that my perspective is just one way.
Yeah.
You understand? And the other person's perspective is as valid as mine. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what your father got through. I don't know his experiences. You understand? But he definitely had experiences
Of
and he
course.
definitely had gone through things.
Of
And
course.
even if you don't understand it, you know,
I
we
get it.
can put film experiences aside and say, Ray, Ray, Ray. Yeah,
I never
and
did. Never did. Never did.
we do respect and understand that your perspective and your experiences also because you have gone through something. You
Yes.
understand you have experienced something and it's not for nothing. So we appreciate and we respect that also. But we're
Oh,
saying just
why me have to put an extra big up on him thing to fear? Eh?
mhm.
It's always great to see a man executing plan.
What's
And
again?
I said it's always great to see a man executing plan. And
Yes.
guys here,
Because you see the fact that he
yeah,
brought all his 5 kids over,
yeah, that
that's a
was
lot.
his plan. That was his plan. You
That's
know
why
what I
we
mean?
settled final. You see, him going to, you see him having another family and all of that, but maybe that's what he had to do to get
No, there was
himself
nothing
legal,
wrong
to
with
get
that.
himself
I never have a problem
settled
with
in. You
that.
understand what I'm saying? So
I never
sometimes we don't understand the intricate question
I'm very
of what go
simple.
on.
I'm not, I don't have, see, I'm so simple. I'm a Scorpio. I'm so simple.
In most cases, vice versa, you know. Sometimes a woman have 5 kids just the same. She have to make a choice. Is either man or the five, but some on the line and she not gonna choose the man. She not gonna choose her baby father over kids. She gonna put the kids first and know say, yo, you have to just understand that she have to for the kids. So in a
Right.
nutshell, it's just the same way it's set out. Some man he make that choice, not that it's somebody who won't get hurt.
Right.
But you know, they're just looking at the percentage. Even quit. There's sometimes until I say they get overpopulated and you just see people start dead for all type of thing. So some of these harsh realities you have to face, you know, it face you regular human every day. And sad to say some of our parents have taken that route.
I get it.
True, true, true. Well, ladies, you know, with a way over time,
Yeah.
like way over time, about 1 o'clock, you know. This is further, like this way go. Right.
Thank you,
But
Lela. Thank you,
Yeah,
Lela,
we
for
have
getting my points, though.
thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Give thanks to all of the blessings.
Father's Day special, and just remember this, ladies. I mean, if
Rookie,
it's
just
only you alone that remember that each one of us have a role to play. You understand? In making this world a better place. You understand? And men and women have their role to play. So let's not downplay the role of a man or a woman
Yeah,
because
but
it's
I think a
equally
man needs to be
important to
more
the balance.
emotional, though.
No, we talk about that a man have to be a man. Leave
No.
that to a woman. A woman have to be a woman.
Hmm.
May I try to
Huh?
send a before we go? The platform small and my but the message I want to send tonight is that we have seen the numbers. We have seen both holidays or both days celebrated. We have seen Mother's Day. We have the stars and the stars. We have got
4th of July.
Father's Day.
Celebrate all the dog them and the push them.
Hold on. We have seen Father's Day and we have seen the applaud and you know the reward that it has gotten. And we realize that Mother's Day, they yasso, and Father's Day, they yasso. So what may I tell the
Which is
brothers?
right.
What may I tell the brothers and the warriors them now and the man them out there like myself? It start from we. I go start with my own experience. Before me and me start early. And before me start get youth, I've made a choice to myself where I told myself, yo, none of my youth, no matter what happened in my life, I am going to be a part of all of my life.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
And I've kept my promise. So when I ask the warrior them, just man up, find a way. I mean, put the child first. That I go heal the problem. Don't watch the woman problem and her weak and her attitude. It done happen already. That same energy, it I go in the child because I'll make her.
Focus on the kids, right?
So
Real talk.
you have to learn to deal with that because you're signing up from morning. So from you get her pregnant, find a way to deal with it, brother. Me not tell you nothing where tell you something that will help you. Because the same problem we have from with her, you have to go to youth early or late. So just man up from now. It's what I say. Make us start be more active in the youth them. Make us start be more active. When I say more active, I talk about some of the places them we have to go to. Meaning say we have to go to the doctor visit them. We have to go parent teacher meet. We have to go them soccer and them basketball. All of them get involved again as father. You see me? As so we go know with them and can shape them better. We can learn them fault early and shape them outside to tell them say no, my daughter,
Pay more attention.
it's going to affect you. You see what I say?
Right.
People,
Yeah, man.
teachers, stop making teachers, stop making people, stop making the drivers tell we about our kids. Start get active in the youth life and for the youth. That's just my message to the eye them. You see me? I mean I practice.
And don't make no woman keep you away from your kids. Your kids is an extension of you. It's a part of you. And your
What are you
blood.
gonna do? Are you gonna fix that?
I mean, you have to fix that. If you have to go fight, but you have to make sure, say, you don't give up.
And I do want to say, these holidays, I don't celebrate none of them. So I think they're all stupid. And we would put so much
Why you sound
weight
so
on them
American?
because I've been here too long.
How long you been here?
I've been since I was 9,
I can
over
tell.
more than 20 years. I've been here too long. But I think we need to stop putting so much weight on these holidays because it's causing this rift between us about, oh, Mother's Day is celebrated more
But
than Father's
it's
Day.
not it's
It's
not the
just another,
holidays, you know. I
another
don't take the
barrier
holidays. I don't
Where
between the
you
take the
black
from?
man
holiday.
and the black
Hold
woman.
on, hold on. Where's she from? Where you from?
Dominica.
She's from Dominica Republic.
What's the
No,
sign?
not the Republic.
What's the sign?
I'm not from the Republic.
All right, I
What's the
want
sign?
you to break that down.
Hold on. What's the sign?
Well, I know you soon get tired. You can slide in our DM when you're done. But hold on
I'm
a
not
second.
trying to do all that. I'm just asking her what's the sign.
I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra.
Okay.
What you understand, me you said not a Republic. I don't want I've ever said that again because every time me hear the word Dominica, me hear Republic behind it. So what me I say wrong? What it's describe.
Dominican Republic.
No, ain't no. Right, the Dominican Republic, and then there's Dominican Republic, and then there's Dominica.
You understand now? Dominican
Yeah,
Republic and Dominica.
it's two
Hold
different
on.
islands. We
Let me
speak
ask
two
something.
different languages.
So isn't a Dominican a person from Dominica?
It's lost, Reverend.
A Dominican is somebody from Dominican Republic. A Dominican is somebody from Dominica.
So Dominica is that like a
Dominican.
Jamaican is somebody from Jamaica, right?
Right.
So
Dominican is somebody from Dominica. Dominican is somebody from the Dominican Republic.
it's two different words,
Yes.
Two different
two different
countries,
places.
two
Yeah.
different languages.
So you have to say you have Dominica and you have Dominica.
The red circle with the parrot in the middle, the flag with the red circle with the parrot in the middle, that's our flag.
So you're from Dominica
Yes.
and there's Dominic. Okay, all right.
Long story. What were we talking about?
It's like my brother from Trinidad, see? And when we say Trinidad and Tobago, he said, no, I'm not from Tobago, I'm from Trinidad. I said, brother, but me always hear Trinidad and
No.
Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago is the same island. We're not the same island.
No, they're not the same. Trinidad is Trinidad and Tobago is Tobago. But the virgin
Oh,
I say
well,
Trinidad
they
and
close
Tobago.
enough.
No,
We're not even close.
Here one. They
Okay.
want to for two different islands.
Me never know that. We always hear Dominica
We're not
Republic,
the
Dominica
same. We're
Republic.
not the same.
No, I'm telling
They
him that
speak Spanish.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, okay.
So is Dominica Spanish?
No, we speak broken French.
Oh, so Dominica Republic is
Our
Spanish.
patois is broken French.
So Dominica Republic is Spanish.
Yes.
My blood clot. All this something I never know. You just teach me a whole new something right now.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry
go
to
through it
all
all
the
the time.
Dominicans and all the Dominican Republic people. We don't understand, so that's why we say it. We say it.
Yeah.
Real talk.
But
Oh,
yeah.
brother, same of a brother from our place. Never know that's a thing now. See, Amanda advertise the music video there, you know.
Nah, dear. Hey, man.
Yeah, it's a good
But
look.
yeah.
Big up yourself, Steve. You know, we just don't know. What we don't know, we just don't know. So
It's
yeah,
okay.
that's what
I'm used to it by now.
You see it, Matic.
Where are dealing?
Check in, man.
Big up in a father there. Like a baby mother can't go out.
Nah, man, all day. I all day, man.
Okay.
See.
The same way, man.
Man?
Good thing I do. You know where something go all year. I'm tell them say, yo, me not celebrate for your father earth.
How are you, man? I go already govern, man. Full
Yeah.
corner, man. Full circle, man.
Yeah.
Father every day, no father no one day. That's as the Empress I said she born out the holiday them because
Yeah.
the holiday them just come big up one day.
Funny enough, you know. Funny enough.
Right.
If you study the holiday, yeah, I test the mind of the people. So it's complete.
But you don't say it from earlier, you know, God. Say it's systematic, you know, so.
Yeah. Because
Exactly.
I like say,
You don't say it from earlier,
man,
it's systematic, you know, so you just say it there already.
man, I, but you don't know which part the man there. And man, you see me, and you know you have to just wait for the 20th December for that.
I'm trying to cut that out too.
Yeah, man, that's true, man. Them holiday and kind of mess up people in mind too. You see me I say?
Mm-hmm.
It
Because
does. It really
some
does.
people are waiting for Valentine's Day for love, you know. And Mother's
Right.
Day to say Happy Mother's Day and Father's Day to say Happy Father's Day. You see me I say? Some people are waiting for you for death before they give flowers, you know, and praises, you know. You see
Yo,
me? And call it funeral.
Mhm.
So we need to cut out them fuckery for true, real life.
it's
Yeah,
that,
but now,
that
me have to big up your father, them. You see me? I have to big up
You big up.
your father, them.
Look, the fathers get big up. Should get big up every day. They should get praised every day, especially if they're good fathers and active fathers, and they provide for their children. They
boy,
should get their thank yous on a daily basis.
Real
boy,
talk.
Yo, brother, say my son man and to big me up to the brother. I feel a way in my lad.
You
Yo, I
want
feel
you
a
big
way
up
in God.
because the whole blood clan here and get no big up and the one little
Brother,
day to get to big
brother,
up here and get the big
active
up
in
them
my
stay away.
youth life, you know, brother.
I fuck with
Brother,
man, fuck with
brother,
them brother.
I said, me did it from my youth, yo, brother, my brother, me say, she not big me up no time to the brother. I mean, I say, yo, my lad, yo,
Jaja.
my lad, me feel a way, brother, me feel a way,
Fuck
yeah,
with them
God.
papa.
You see me?
I told
Me
man,
feel a
I
way,
told
my
man,
lad, brother, me in my youth life, brother, day in, day out, brother, me I tell you that, my lad.
From
yeah,
day
Every
one, brother.
stage, my lad. Every stage of my youth life, brother, from in a belly,
Bumbo
brother.
clan. Man,
I
show
am,
You
us
see me?
ball, brother.
you know the wickedest thing, Pharaoh? I went
Yeah.
there, I watched the boss, their graduation, the man live, and me all up on the live watch the graduation.
Bumbo clan.
So,
Ball here.
I
No
say,
recognition.
fox them man are active
So,
in
you know, understand when I talk about woman, you know, watch this, and you
Yo,
understand the way I say, you know, don't big up the man them, but you know, big up the bad father them, the wicked father them, where you
the
know, ball, baby father this,
and
baby father that, and the
post,
real
I
man
dey
them.
like today. I did like today, instead of them big up a man for what him do, them a post about big up myself and me and mother and father.
Mother and bumbuckler father, all them fuck with
brother.
them.
I tell him, my lord, yo, me feel a way, my lord. Me feel a way, my lord. It hurt me, my lord.
That's true, brother, I'm
Lord,
gonna ball for you, brother, but
it hurt me, brother, because guess what now? I not even ball, brother. I not even ball, brother. You see me? I just emotions are poor, brother. You see me?
Yeah,
I just, come is an emotional youth like that, you see me? I just say, go, my lord. I just don't even know balling, you see me? But
yeah,
I tell him, my lord, me feel a way, my God. Me feel a way, my lord. You see me? Because me is a man. Me did a my youth. Me cut my youth navel string, you know, my lord. And me cut my youth navel string, you know, God.
yeah,
You see me? Me did it for the youth. You see me? When she a pushing a brother, and them a say, all right, boom. Okay, I go to the hospital in a brother, and she not fully dilated in a brother. She have about 7 to 10 centimeters. I have a carrying back home in a brother. I mean, I carrying back all the hospital in a brother, go over all and bump in a brother.
yeah.
Hell and powder in a car, when you close in a brother, every
Bumbuckler.
sensitive, everything in a man, our phone vibrate in a man, and it's like, you see me? I did it in a brother, every push in a man. When the doctor said, I did it like I can't do them, I did it, you see me? Just for a support in a man, lad. You see me? I remember that I did them
Jaja.
send me on the video and you and everything, go and see, you see me? Okay. Doctor visit, me did it. Dental visit, me did it. Me have a sleepy eye. I mean, can go check out that the sleepy eye. And I don't know saying good because you see me a genetical thing. I'm a youth, I'm father of it too, you see me?
yeah,
And everything, brother. The dental, school, first year school, everything, brother. Remember one time, I must call DK one time, you know, because them tell me say I can't get all my youth, you know, police all forward and them thing there, brother.
That
But
is
I just
the
say
trying to fucking with me. I'm a
emotion
youth
they get
school
the best
too.
of me, you know, brother.
Well,
You see
let
me?
him done. I know.
You see me? I just the emotion they get up. Me I tell the boy stages, me and youth life, teach my youth. You see me? Yeah, man.
I watch you know. You know what
Yeah.
the man are the perfect. Same thing I'm just a tell the Empress about her father. You see what I'm
Yeah.
about what and get I want it. You hear the man come talk him story now, see? Remove him story and just put a woman in you with the ear. Your father not this, your father that your father. Over
Brother,
time.
brother,
And
for sure you extreme and I don't
one
want to cut in the vibe.
get it and get it, no want it because no
Vibe. For sure you
love
extreme
have
enough.
a father like that.
For sure you extreme enough, brother. 5 years. Me and the man mother separating up, brother. 5 years enough. And what the end of my life just for the sake of youth and is me say alright. I'll try. Is me. I'll try. Is me. And is me. You know work, but I saw you go.
Yeah.
I saw you go.
Still have put out the effort and still try to know that you're
So
blood, you're blood.
I'll vibe with the trees with all vibe with you and vibe. I say, boy, sometimes you get tired of me, calm and and but me I say, boy, I just say go me I do it. Open
Yeah.
and honest. You see me? Cause so you go if you want something real and true, you see me.
As a man, more time we go through something, and more time it can encourage us some evil thoughts. You see me, I say, and we have to strong. We have to strong. For the
Yo, I see that my mother said to me, you have to just see once in a break. And that me know, once in a break. I just say it, you see me? Once in
and
a
brother,
break.
then when
Can
you
I ask
experience,
a question?
Yeah.
go on.
So, have you all ever asked the woman why they act this way?
Sometimes the woman don't even get a chance to inquire. You understand? She just depend on a little rant and a little thing where you can't even have a conversation with her. Most of the time I saw it stay. And every time you try to have a conversation, it end up in a quarrel because she not having a conversation. Most women, when they're in the
Okay.
emotion, they cannot compensate.
The fact that you mentioned that though, you haven't want to share what you think are some of the reasons.
I don't do that. So I don't know. I was asking because I wanted to know the answer.
No, I'm asking like what the reason why you act up, you guys act up.
I mean, anger is usually built up anger. For me, it takes a lot because as a Libra, I bottle things. So after bottling things for a while, I eventually explode.
Me can relate to that bottle emotion. Me can relate to bottle.
Yeah, but it takes a lot, and then I communicate. So if I'm telling you this is bothering me, I don't like how this is, and you pay no mind to it, then yeah, you're gonna get that explosion. But
Now, yeah, Joe, see, when I just got separated with my wife, see, and many times I try to have a conversation. So knowing the situation, I try to be as calm as I can. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to have a conversation. And in my calmness, you might, she started to get loud at me. I say, hey, we're having a conversation, no need to get loud. And she'll probably say something like this. Me not get loud, me not get loud. When me can't tell me something I get loud. And them things that me like, every time you talk, you tell me something I get loud. And me I said, then here, then, that me I talk about calm down now, we are trying to have a conversation. See, and them things that me like, because me I tell you. You understand?
sometimes that could be passion and wanting to get your point across. That could lead to your heightened emotions and your voice getting louder. But I mean, some women, yeah, they yell and argue. I don't know if
So
Sometimes
what do you do in my case when you're talking like this? Are you alone talking? What would you do in my case? You're talking like this because you want her to stay as calm as you are staying so that you can have a conversation and come to a solution. You understand what I'm saying? And
me personally,
yeah.
I don't know if I've ever I would calm down. I don't know. I would have a decent conversation.
So you calm down and think, but I'm saying that men go through them something enough, man. See, I'm gonna say
Fear, your phone a freeze. But most time, I think that based on frustration or anger. You know what I mean? Sometimes people are go through frustration and people don't even know. And most women
Yeah.
are frustrated in my eyes.
Yeah.
But
And we get frustrated easily. Being emotional creatures, we get frustrated easily and quickly, and we're very forgiving. And after we forgive for something, and then you could continue to do it, it's like, okay, now you're gonna feel my wrath.
well, my eyes them are closed, you know. So
Yeah, I don't even know what time it is right now.
overdo it tonight. So everyone, you don't know, next week join me again. We kinda give thanks for the support. Give thanks for everyone joining us. Give thanks, you know. Give thanks for Nelly for joining us tonight. You know, give thanks for Shug. Fear, don't know later, my lad. My eye them are closed, you know. Gyalis Road.